jumps the whale, the largest of all. If you want any wind, well, I'll blow you a squall, and it's windy weather, and the wind blows. We're all together. Blow you in western, blow you in flow. Jolly southwester, boy, steady she goes.
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, a prince among men?
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. It's a country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand you. Let's take her then. For the citizens of Jackdaw!
Give me some speed! Ready to fire, sir!
We're ready!
Fire! Race for impact!
Take away!
Short the sail! Get off the squall!
Concentrate on the task at hand,
Swim
sir!
us off the wind!
The water would be idle.
Fire!
But
They landed on the wind done for!
we must soon
Fire!
Almost ready!
Fire! Have a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Fire! Get in there, sir! That'll wipe him out! Fire! On your mark! Landing hooks away! Test to the prize!
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
Catch the wind!
Let's catch some wind, lads.
As much sailing...
I dreamed a dream. Oh, to me, Johnny Bogan, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Bogan, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Bogan, the skip on his old rover. To me, Johnny Bogan, do.
There's some good meat for
Oh,
spearing here,
to me,
Captain.
Johnny Bogan, the meat
Some
is now
douse off at
over.
me!
To me, Johnny-
Let's hunt, lads.
We'll pay Paddy Doyle for his boots. There's our prey.
Patience, patience.
Dead ahead! The rope is holding! He's off! The Sea Dog's hit! It's weakening! Nice one! He don't like that! No! Damn it! Any sighting? He's headed this way! Starboard bow! Careful, this one's dangerous! Got it! He's dead!
Look at the size of him!
Well done, Captain. Round it all on! Reef the topsails and gallants! Loose up!
Hey! We'll heave him up and away. dope ship that ever did sail sailed out of Erich on a windy day. And we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay. She was built in Roman times, out together with bits of twine. And we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole. A skipper's turned in with a bag of gold. And we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day.
Reef the foreman!
Haul them in! Get off the wind!
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in! Captain's helm!
Give me some speed!
Let's catch some wind!
Every last scrap of duck on the...
All right, lad. Where am I to go?
Cruise up! Eat his neck!
By our enemies!
Where am I to go, me Johnny? Oh, where am I to go? Drive a young sailor boy and where
Get the mains!
oh, way up on that sky. That's where you're bound to go.
That's bloody missed!
Ready to fire, Captain! Fire!
Damn these eyes!
Fire! Missed. Are the hooks tight?
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Way high, Sally Brown. It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Way high, Sally Brown. She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys.
would say the Dane...
Fire!
Come! Are you mad, Captain?
Brace yourself! Goes the Royals! Come! It's a humbug! No match for our captain!
Enemy fire!
All in the sunset!
She's gotta go
Fire!
away! Use chain shot to slip behind
Reload.
and into that damage! Shoot at her mines!
Fire! That's where the most tender! Fire! They're hit us, sir! Incoming fire! Fire! Just say the word, Captain! Ready random to that dude!
Victorious! Hear the news!
Incoming fire!
Commodore Stan, hold that blow! They're trying to flee!
Fire!
Down with chain shot!
Fire!
They can board and take her! Too powerful, Captain!
Ground on
They'll
every
surely
inch
sink
of
us!
sail! Douse all but me!
Ease the main, muzzle the gallants!
Bring them in for a steely kiss! some sail!
Oh, just hear the old man
We
say.
ride the wind for all she's worth.
Oh, don't just
Some
hear
fresh meat
the
there if you
old
can
man
strike it,
say,
sir.
we're homeward bound to live.
Ready the whaleboat, lads.
We'll pay Paddy Doyle for his boots.
Let's get started.
That's it, lads! Steady! Steady now, lad! A grand shot, Captain!
Get him before he snaps that tail!
Sir!
Still coming!
Yes! Hang tight, everyone! Oh, he's angry, all right! I see him off the starboard bow! Got him, Captain! Hang tight! You see that, lads? It's weakening! There!
Get him before he snaps that tail!
He's coming
on the road! We won't last much longer!
Damn. Let's get back to the ship, lads.
We'll catch him some other day, sir.
You'll want nothing but can be found here, sir.
You have my thanks.
I've made inquiries.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage.
You hold off till they appear.
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this rubbish fellow to me in November of 1715.
You end up, Mr. Yuki.
Ah, see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, where I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
I suppose on account of greater free enterprise being encouraged.
So many churches in Kingston. Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Ha! Convert them? God knows, Torres, there's none here so foolish as that.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it then?
We are nearly there.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man. Why act like a man now? Well, you have denied me that right for 30 years.
You're bearing apology. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely only talent and intelligence should be. But there is no true profit to be gained from the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So I borrow. Watch for your step, boy!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family, a long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital. Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family, a long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Now, no need to get your drunken arses into trouble.
Can be no proving that never happened. You expect
Settle down. There's no need.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than Honor 1, if a touch less permanent. You say you came
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause.
You lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
Trying to give us this split faggot! Tarzan! Finish him!
Please, Lord, just...
No.
Scuttle. Surely there is no need for arms.
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the Sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
Stop.
Hey, wasn't that Spanish up here for a visit? Torres or something?
You didn't hear what happened? A couple of brigands on his way here. Buccaneers or the like. A nasty business. Slip away from what I heard. Prince ain't too ugly neither.
Alarm! Alarm!
Bastards in the sight! Clear shot! Clear shot! Advantage! And a clear shot! Hey, where do you think you're going? You're dead! You get back here! Damn it! Ah!
You shit!
I reckon I could have gone home with her if I hadn't been so mean. But we had a row, and I said something nasty about the Pope.
You! Interloper! Raised it!
Any last words?
Hold mine.
Shit! Alarm! Alarm!
Oi! Hey! Get out here, shrubber!
Wait! Hold! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly.
All right.
I'm faint.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
I'll spread the word.
Come and bleed!
He's trying to lose her!
Can't he get away, Corpse?
The way I see it is, sword fighting, it's not always what you do, but what you say.
Pity for you, then. You are the most inarticulate bugger I've ever met.
Oi, man, that ain't nice.
Aye, stop.
Blast it all!
You say something, boy? This ain't no time for chatter, you hear?
I ain't saying nothing, sir. You got no quarrel.
You keep those goddamn eyes on the cane, all right? Look up once more and it'll be the last damn thing you ever see.
No problem here, sir. I'm working as best I can.
Put your back into it, mongrel.
Why hang over me like a leering crow? To see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Roberts!
Move, Kenway! Run! See you on the other side!
Bastards in my sight!
Bastards in me sight.
Just have to pull the trigger! Hey, where do you think you're going?
In me sight. Get us tape first. Got him sighted.
Clear shot on it.
Got a clear shot, man.
Clear shot on it.
Get him from here.
Clear shot.
Idiots trying to lose us.
You can't get past me.
In me sight. Intruder! I need some help here! Intruder! I need some help here! Got a good line on him! Got a shot! I've got him in my side, Jacob! Keep up, boys!
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
Bienvenue!
Excellent. Merci, mon ami.
Captain's at the helm.
Another?
A rum flip this time.
And where'd I find fresh eggs in this wretched town? There's little else but piss and insects.
Aye, we're working on that.
Dear lady, what do they call you?
And when they're sober, a jilt when they're sauced, but never lady.
Well, good Leanne, I am... Oh.
Bag of shite! Do you hear me? It's a bag of bloody shite!
It's a ruse to keep us off before they attack Nassau. You'll see, mark me.
It's no ruse, Vane. I heard it straight from the mouth of a greasy Bermudan captain. There's a pardon on offer for any pirate that wants it.
Ruse or no, I think it's plain the British may return to Nassau, with arms, no doubt. We'll need a plan.
Walk with us, can we? There's trouble brewing.
In the absence of any clear ideas, I say we lay low. No piracies and no violence. Do nothing to ruffle the king's feathers for now.
Preserving the king's plumage is no concern of mine, Ben.
It will be when he sends his soldiers to scrub this island clean of our residue. Look around you, man. Is this cesspool worth dying for?
Aye! It's our republic. Our idea. A free land for free men, remember? So maybe it's filthy to look at. But ain't it still an idea worth fighting for?
I can't be sure. But when I look on the fruits of our years of labor, all I see is sickness,
Have you any worries?
idleness,
Smoothing over?
idiocy.
Anything
Not a
that
sunbeam
needs
of difference
straightening?
between here and London, then, eh?
Thatch is right, man. Taking a wide view, we're not doing so bad out here. The sun, rum, and leisure as far as the eye can see.
Aye, Nassau may look fine from a distance, but at its core, there's a disease I cannot stomach.
Sickness can be cured, Ben. If only you have the right medicine.
But a corpse cannot be reanimated.
I can't believe the shite I'm hearing drop from your lips. Why not take the pardon now and be done with it?
Peace, both of you. We can satisfy both aims if we work together. Find medicines to ease our burdens here, but in a way that don't attract the British.
Not without a glint of silver, I won't.
Who's burning?
Ah, burning with a dose. Get you gone.
I wager the nearest doctor is sitting pretty in Havana. Not a place I mean to go.
But the Spanish fleet that sunk 2 years back would have some medicine. All sealed up in glass vials.
You'd need a diving bell to reach those depths.
Aye, and with some coin and a few supplies, a diving bell won't be hard to come by.
This is a plan I can stand behind. Find medicines without stirring up trouble. Agreed, Thatch?
Agreed. Aye. I'll meet you near the wrecks as soon as you're able, Kenway.
Remember, Thatch, keep your cannons corked.
Piss off, then.
Carry the one.